Hello, this is Roman Sanchez, and this is my extra credit tutorial video. And today I'm going to be going over how to make just simple text speech bubbles and how to make a following AI such as a zombie. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and just open our tool bag. We're going to go right down here. It's going to be on the fourth page, or let's see, the one, two, three, four, number four. Oh yes. And we're going to go to the magic mouth right over here. So we're just gonna go ahead and place this. It could really be placed just anywhere in the scene that you kind of want it. And then we're just gonna click square on it for tweak. And as you can see, as soon as we press square, we had a white ring up here. So now that's gonna be the trigger radius. And if we go over here, we can kind of, if we push right on the analog stick, it goes up. If we push left, it goes down. So we're just gonna go ahead and, so if you look over to the left where Sackboy is, there's a little step. We're gonna put it so right when he goes up the step, the speech is gonna come up. And we're gonna go ahead and have him say, have the wood say, welcome to let's go with harm because it's on here. And then now we're gonna go ahead and you can choose if you want a bubble, a subtitle, or nothing. But we're gonna go ahead and go with a bubble. And then here we have some options as well. We have a thought bubble, a caption, or speech. We're gonna go with caption because I think captions look a lot more better. And that's really all you have to do. From there, you just go ahead and press circle. And now you can go ahead and jump right up and it's gonna say welcome to harm right up top, and then you're just gonna press close. If you go back, if you decide to go back, you just have to press triangle, but once you just enter for the first time, it's just gonna pop up by itself. And then also the mouth can disappear as well. However, you just want to go down here and press visible in play mode. You're just gonna press no. So when you do go into play mode, right now I'm in edit mode, but if I were to go into play mode here, it would just disappear. So now we're gonna go, so that's really just the basic to make any kind of speech for your level. It's really good on telling the players what to do, where to go, if they need to pick something up or not. So that's just really good, and you could just play with that some more and see what else you could do with it. But that's the basics of it, and it's pretty good from there. So another thing is that we have AI in this game, and when I was making my level for my last project, I was a little bit confused on what to do. So the very basic thing that I figured out was if you take a sackbot from the tool bag, and we'll go ahead and show that again. He is again just right next to the mouth. We just go press sackbot. It's gonna open this big old thing and kind of just dances around. We're gonna go ahead and tweak him. So press square on him, and he stops moving, and you can see his trigger radius pops up. So now you can do a couple different things with him. But the first thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna turn him into a sack boy. And we're gonna do that by going to costume, and then we're just gonna select any costume. Really, we're gonna select this one because it looks kind of scary. So here we have a sack boy. He's now in our map. He's confined to this one area, and he is currently idle. However, we're gonna change that now. So, and then here you have expressions, which based on what you want your AI to be looking like, you can change. We'll have him looking, let's see if we put mad, angry. That's a good one. Alright. So if we go down, we have behavior, we have walking speed, and we have idle, follow, flee, patrol, and act, and follow waypoint. So now we're just going to do follow because we're going to be just making a zombie. We're going to turn the walking speed a little bit down because if 100's a little fast, and zombies are a little bit slow. So we're just going to go down to, let's do 30%. For players, we could just do all. If you're making a solo, or it's solo or a team, you can just kind of choose. But you typically, I feel like all will work better. Here we have the circuit board. This is good if you want to have him say something. So let's go ahead and actually take this from what we just made, and we're going to paste it onto the circuit board. And then we can go ahead and close that circuit board now. So now we don't see it. But whenever we get into that trigger radius of him, it's gonna prompt us, and he is telling us welcome to harm. It's not a very nice thing to say. So this is his radius of when he's gonna start following you. You can make it as big as you want, as small as you want. As soon as I would say, as soon as we jump off that wooden ledge, he will start following us. And then here we have some AI tweaks. If you want the AI to change layers with you, can jump after you, swim after you, is hostile, we'll turn that on for right now. Afraid of danger, afraid of heights, right-handed. So those are all things you can just look towards, but again, we're just making the basic AI, so we don't need to worry about that right now. So let's see. What we're gonna do now is we have a zombie follows you very slowly and squeakly. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna turn him hazardous. So if we go ahead and open, let's see, if we go ahead and open our tool bag, well actually we're gonna open the circuit board first. So we're gonna reopen that. And then now we're gonna go to our tool bag. And from here, we're gonna look for our, it's a hazardous sign. Right over here, we have our hazards. We have a electric tool, a flame tool, plasma tool, horrible gas tool, and unlethalized tool. We're gonna press this one, and actually, let's go ahead. Yeah, we could do electric tool. So we're just gonna click them. So that is one way to do it. The other way to do it is to grab a danger tweaker, and with this you staple it right onto here, and then if you go ahead and open the pop-it, and well, you killed me, but if you go ahead and open the pop-it and tweak this, you can have the option to turn them to fire, electricity, plasma, the same thing essentially than what we just had. So those are two different ways to do it. So we'll go ahead and I think, yeah, we'll do fire. And then what we'll do is go into him again, close that, and turn up his walking speed so that he can follow me a little bit more. And then we're going to run from him. So now we have a big AI, and he's just going to try to kill us if he touches us. So, yep, so there we go. So that is your basic AI, and how to make just kind of text. And that is my extra credit video of how to do those two different things in LittleBigPlanet 3. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.